All right. Hey, everybody. I hope you are having a rockin' week. Michael Gebben here, your jump starter for life. So some of you have noticed that I missed some of my consistency. Might as well point it out. It's very obvious if you follow along with the videos. So May was a crazy month. A lot happened. My dog, our little dog, my girlfriend and I's little dog blew its hip out, and that was pretty crazy because it was right before I was supposed to go on a trip. I delayed the trip, and then a number of people have passed away, which has been really difficult. And all sorts of other crazy things, but I don't want to dive deep into that. But I am, I always joke, people say, well, are you an alien? I always say I'm human, but some people say, are you positive all the time? How do you stay happy all the time? And the reality is, it's not about being happy or positive all the time. It's really my mindset. And for me, I do my best to be positive and have a positive outlook or find the good in the quote-unquote bad. But for me, sometimes it's just one of those things. And so behind the scenes right now, I've been working really hard on something called the Jump Starters Experience. And I had it back in April. And literally I talk about MIA all the time. I have my bracelet on here. It says MIA somewhere here on there. You can see MIA. Massive Imperfect Action. And I have this thing called Jump Starters, and every week I hold a call. And my girlfriend came home one Thursday back in March and said, I didn't know you were having an event. I said, well, neither did I. Until about 20 minutes before the call, I was in the shower, and I decided to have this event. I took Massive Imperfect Action, and about 4 weeks later, we had almost 30 people show up from all over the United States, and it was the sweet spot for me. I've been, I don't know how many of you struggle with trying to, I don't want to say be like others, because it's not that I was fully trying to be like other people all the time, but the truth of the matter is that I was, just like anybody else, even though I can, I say coaches need coaches, and I've had to have people kick me in the ass. And the thing about it is there's still a comparison factor. And when I went into, call it coaching, mentoring, training, whatever. And that's the other thing that I realized. I'm not really necessarily a coach or a trainer. I'm an encourager. I'm an inspirer. I'm a motivator. Huh. Big live, I don't cut these. Weird bug in my eye. Sorry, guys. All right, back at it. So I started to keep realizing these things, and I kept trying to do what others in the coaching, training, mentoring space were doing. Well, there's so many people out there selling courses, selling training, selling all these things, just telling you, put courses together, put it online, right? Thousands of people buy. You never have to talk to anybody. And I thought, well, okay. I mean, I don't know that not talking to people sounds good, but the reality is, that's what it seems that everyone else is doing. So all these successful people, not just people that aren't doing great things in it, but really successful people just going to these models of selling online courses where there's no interaction, you can't ever talk to the person, etc. So finally I decided to have this event. I had the event, and it was life-changing for not only myself, but the people there. Okay, a few weeks ago, just a week or so ago, I got the video from it, and I haven't even shared it publicly yet. Okay, haven't even shared it publicly yet. We already locked in another date, September 26th and 27th, and we already have 17 out of 30 people. We're only allowing 30. It's not even false scarcity or anything like that. There's only room. Once you guys see the video and I make it public, you'll be able to see there's not tons of extra room. But what I found is I had to stop seeing what everybody else is doing and realize what works best for me. How did I get results, and how did I help others get results? And for any of you, I want to apply, this isn't a sales pitch for my event, but if you're interested, obviously, shameless self-plug, send me a message and I'll send you the video and we can talk about it. I'll jump on the phone, and that's part of the future. With Jumpstarters, we want to provide clarity, confidence, and connection. Clarity in who you are, your gifts, your talents, what you should focus on, what you're great at. Because right now, as my buddy Steve Sisler says, if you're lettuce and you're trying to be a hammer, if you're lettuce and trying to freaking hammer a nail, it ain't working. So you may have a job right now, you may be trying to do your own business, and you're struggling massively. And that's because you're doing things against your grain. That's what happened to me. See, putting on online courses, all that planning, all those things, they drive me nuts. But when you immerse somebody in person and you put an atmosphere together where people can come together, there's just that energy, there's something special that you can't get just from sitting by yourself in front of a computer trying to watch 12 hours of training videos, right? How many of you bought courses? Come on, be honest with me. How many of you have bought courses that you've never even logged into? And if you did, maybe you watched one out of the 3,500 videos that were in there, right? Exactly, and you didn't get results. And so for me, I wanted to provide people with real results, and there's a guy in the video who cries, because he's been stuck for the last 10 years. And at that event was the first day he felt unstuck and not lost. And so for me, I realized, screw what everybody else is doing. I want to deal with smaller groups of people and give them real results fast. Not, let's take 2 years. And not that in 2 days, your life has changed forever and everything's perfect and everything's happy. No, but when the weight is lifted off your shoulders, that is huge. And so for me, I kind of have this tunnel vision. I've been on the phone every day, calling people, talking to people, just kind of private messages to people about this. And it's what I am super excited about right now. It's what I'm super excited about because, you know, I got a video as well from my editors, just from these people that they made that was this thank you video. And it honestly brought me to tears. It was like, this is what you are called to do. You've got to keep doing it. And for any of you out there who are working on something right now, that you're in those beginning stages, but it feels right. It feels right for you. I'm telling you right now, don't give up. Because the little Jiminy Cricket, sometimes you got 2 of them on your shoulders, one's real positive, but the other one's usually stronger, and he's the one telling you, no, you're crazy. Don't do this. Don't do this. You got it great. You're making great money at your job. Or you're making great money at this other business, or whatever. You're gifted at that. That's good. It's a talent, right? Other people might make you feel that way, right? Other people may make you feel that way. And the thing is, it's okay. And it's okay to feel that way. And I'm saying this not out of just like, hey, I'm better than you, because I never do that. It's because these are things that I felt. These are things that I felt, right? And I've had to keep fighting through and keep pushing through because I know it's the right thing. I can see the light, right? Where's it at? Well, there it is. There's the sun, the light, right? Silhouette. I can see the light. But as I do this, what happens? I go into darkness. Let's shine a light on your darkness and realize that anything is possible, but anything that is possible, that is great, won't be easy. Because if it was, everybody on the planet and your friends, your family, anybody and their brother would be doing it. But typically it's easier to just stay right where you are and make 25,000 million gazillion excuses. I don't have the time, I don't have the money, I'm too big, I'm this, I'm that, I live here, I live there, I do this, I do that. If you want it, you can make it happen. And it's not the resources that you have, it's your resourcefulness to make it happen. It's your resourcefulness. And what I've found is, you know, when it comes to the daily videos, for anybody that's curious that made it to the end, any of you who are super supporters who love these every day, is I found that I'm this person who, I get tunnel vision sometimes, and I need to recharge. I need to recharge. And so when I did videos once a week, it was much easier. And so it's interesting, and I'm just testing. I'm always testing things. See views, see this, you know, if I skip a day or two, what's happening? I'm all about testing. And so for me personally, I'm a guy, I exert enormous amounts of energy to do what I'm doing right now. And this is real, this isn't fake, this is who I am. I love doing this. But I realized, you know, 7 days a week, I need recharges sometimes, and there's days where I'm just kind of like, okay. That's the honest to God truth. But I love doing this. I love doing it. I love inspiring people. I love motivating you. I love encouraging you to have that confidence, because what I've been finding with Jumpstars, we have lots of talented people, but talent does not correlate with confidence. Just because you're talented or you're very gifted doesn't mean that you're confident in what you do. And if you're not confident and you're not clear, you're probably not doing much of anything right now. You're not taking much action, but you're doing a lot of thinking in your head. Get out of your head, take some MIA today, take some massive imperfect action, and just see what happens. Been getting a lot of people getting amazing results because now they don't fear having to be perfect. They can make mistakes, they can fail. Because when you fail, you learn. When you learn, you grow. That's what it's all about. So I know that you love looking at me, my wonderful helmet here. Safety first, safety first. This is very important. So anyways, out on this gorgeous day, beautiful weather, finally getting out because I've been so just plugging away. Like I said, I get tunnel vision sometimes, but I appreciate every single one of you. Keep on doing these videos. I'm not stopping these. And leave a comment below. I know this one was a lot longer than the last few. Make it up for a few days. But leave a comment below if you love these daily videos. And if you're getting encouragement out of it. And what has been one of the biggest things? If you've watched more than one of these, what has been one of the biggest things? And has anything really helped you? And like I said, if you're interested at all, you could send me a message. I'll send you the video to the thing. But we're already running out of spots, and we haven't done any kind of public launch. There's no website. There's no anything right now. And 8 of the people are coming back, paying more money than they did the first time to come back to the one in September, because we're about all over delivering and giving an experience to people. And that's what I think the future of our economy and our world is, no matter whether you have a business or not. Be passionate and enthusiastic about what you do. Be passionate and enthusiastic about your job, your business, your relationships. It goes a long way. Rock and roll, my friends. Have an outstanding day. I'll see you guys later. Rock and roll.